I gotta do this one test. What's going on, Black Raven? Can everybody hear me? Sound check, 1, 2. We can obviously hear the game. Alright, I gotta... Black Raven. Can everybody hear me? Sound check, 1, 2. I'm gonna turn this down. Obviously hear the game. Yeah, apparently it's really loud, man. I'm trying to balance everything out because I had to separate everything. I don't understand why it doesn't do it for this one, though. That's crazy. Alright, I gotta... Black Raven. Can everybody hear me? Sound check, 1, 2. Yeah, apparently it's really loud, man. I'm trying to balance everything out because I had to separate everything. So now that I've separated like all of my stuff, I think... don't understand why it doesn't do it for this one though. Hold on. Sorry. I'm sound checking myself too. So yeah. That's a thing. But we can't hear the game now, can we? Which is strange. That's crazy. So yeah. That's a thing. But we can't hear the game now, can we? Which is strange. That's crazy. Listen to that over and over again. Sounds better after you turned it down? Yeah. Like I said, I'm just trying to separate all my stuff. I wonder if it's because I don't have the specific source. Yeah, I know. Because the system, everything is separated now. Like my voice was connected to the game for some reason. And my game recently, the sound went down. So I wanted to at least make sure that you all could hear it. At least that. I haven't forgot about Kick Chat. I'm watching it. Trust me. Oh, yeah. To the kickers, I have now set up rules. There are rules in place now. I've made those rules very clear too. Very distinct. Everything that I have in my rules is a bannable offense because I am not dealing with the same thing that I dealt with at Twitch. So just to be clear, that is what we are doing here. I'm not playing that game like I did there. There was something else I was supposed to do too, and I don't remember. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was adding a source. Hold on. You all are going to get to see this real time. Video capture device. What is this? All right. Add source. We're going to put this underneath. What the hell? Why is it not doing what I want it to do? That is so weird. Hold on. I need to look at what's actually going on your end. What does this look like? Oh, what is happening right now? There's that video source. Okay. And then there's this one. So then why is this one not underneath that one? Holy crap, dude. You see this? I had to fix all my stuff in real time. All right, I think, wait, hold on. There we go. Now we're better. I had to fix that too. My bad. Totally my bad. So we should be able to hear the sound now. We should be good. I want to test something else out too. Hold on. We're better. I had to fix that too. My bad. All right. Well, looks like we're good. All right. How is everybody? I'm not too loud, right? I should be okay. Game isn't too loud, right? Sound check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Sound check. 1 2. We should be able to balance out the game and the sound, right? Sound check. I almost feel like I'm fine. Okay. I almost feel like I need to fix this. Let's do this. Oh my goodness, what are we doing? You know what I want to do? I want to get the blur effects going. That's what I want to do. So just to kind of break down what's going on today. I am not, so I'm not going to be playing Lies of P today. I need a little bit of a break because I've been doing non-stop recording on that. I also need to I actually do need to do a, I need to do a, whatchamacallit? I need to do a, I need to start typing out some stuff. But I'm trying to finish the game. I am at a roadblock at the moment on one of my characters, and on my other one, I am on an unnecessary roadblock because I've already beaten that boss. And my other character. I'm probably going to be. I am on Super Smash right now, as you can see. But I'm also wanting to do like a comparison between like Jim Ryan and Phil Spencer, because I've been looking at this Tokyo Game Show, and you'll look at it too. Like it's gonna be way different from the kick-in, because I totally forgot that I ultimately forgot that I am. I was watching the Tokyo Game Show too, so I don't know if I can actually edit my. I don't know if I can edit my. Hold on, let me see if I can do it from here. I should be able to do it from here. Okay. We should be good from here now. Am I blurry on anybody's screen? Does it look like I'm blurry at all? I'm doing all my checks. Doing all my checks and balances at the moment. So I just want to make sure everything looks okay. Everything looks decent. I want to make sure I look fine. Okay, good. I want to make sure everything looks solid. I gotta fix this so that I'm not... So, with that being said, I wanna... Let me fix this chat too. Kind of want to put the chat like... right here, maybe. I think that'll be good. I have no idea how that's gonna look, by the way, so. But I think that'll be all right. So I don't know who's been watching like the Tokyo Game Show or whatever. I watched some of it last night. I watched the Xbox portion, which came on about like 3 in the morning my time. And I don't know. I personally was not that impressed with it. And maybe that's just me. I don't know if that's anybody else. Let me see.
We'll win this. I know we will.
I didn't see the Capcom one. Roxas was kind of giving me the play-by-play on that one though. And what is this, an hour? An hour and something odd? I'm gonna turn this down. I don't know. I hate IGN so bad, but is this the Tokyo? Is it not here yet? I'm very lost.
Praise be, for only the sovereign's guidance can lead us true.
It was all right. That's it. It wasn't like ultra great. This looks like Dragon's Dogma. Am I wrong? This looks like Dragon's Dogma. Yes, that is exactly what I was watching. I would imagine this is like really... Yeah, I'm not... Truth be told, I'm not expecting a lot. I'm not expecting a lot from this either. Because they've already been delivering for like the better part of like the last like 3 years, man. Like they've been I like how people talk about how like Square Enix has been carrying things on their back, but Capcom has really been like on their shit. Like they have been on it. So I don't know what else we could possibly ask for at the moment that just that isn't asking too much because they've already delivered so much content to us that it's just nuts that we could even possibly think to ask for anything else at the moment. When is the release date for this? We don't even have a release date for it, do we? Or is it like towards like the end of the year? What's going on, Elodie? Elodie? Let me know if I'm saying your name right, because I suck at reading names. I absolutely suck at reading names. What is this? Have I seen this? Doing very well. Oh, this is whatchamacallit. This is Monster Hunter. Or at least it looks like Monster Hunter. Maybe I'm wrong. What is this? And the show hasn't even really started. You can say what you want. Don't worry. Okay. I just had to make sure. I like to get people's names right. This looks like Monster Hunter. Like a new Monster Hunter Rise DLC. That's what it looks like. You know what? I'm not playing right now. Let's just go here. Oh, Path of the Goddess. Never mind. Never mind. That's not what that is. Okay. We don't have a release date for that either. So what is this?
Victoria Ivanovna Ignatieva. If you are hearing this, it means the mission of my people still has hope of success.
Oh, that was a weird taste in my drink.
For God, but do not be reliant. Maybe this is all waste of time.
It's been all right so far. It's just been me doing stuff and then getting on here trying to fix all my sounds and stuff, trying to separate everything.
Or are you in it for the more dangerous prey, your fellow man?
Aruba also wants to take Leviathan out of the picture, so she wanted us to get to that control platform. She was trying.
It's just a Pepsi, but it had like a weird aftertaste to it. It was like a weird aftertaste. How was your day?
Going to do? He's going to stab signs in the back.
Is this that EXO game? What is it? I can't remember what it's called.
This war game ends when I decide.
If ideas exist in your time, they are
Thank you, thank you.
again. I still have hope. Very unlikely, I know.
You know, even though like I do this as a hobby, I think like for me, there's I don't know what it is. So it's like there's a part of me that is a perfectionist when it comes to certain things. Like, and it's not even for the reasons that you would think, right? Like, I am very, 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 like my ears are extremely sensitive to sound for some reason. So like I'll listen to like, cause I like to watch YouTube videos, right? We all do. I listen to some and I hear like you can hear like the spit coming out of people like in the tongue and cheek, and like that shit drives me fucking crazy. Even if I hear it from myself, like it drives me crazy. Exoprimal, yeah, I figured that's what it was. My day was kind of sleepy. A research day. According to your suggestions, yeah. I never listened to this kind of sound on any other stream before. Like, what do you mean? Oh yeah, that's part of the reason why I didn't I didn't even finish what I was supposed to do yesterday, which I was supposed to listen to like all of the leaks on Xbox and stuff. And I just couldn't. I went to Bellular's channel and like I could like God bless him. I just can't listen to I cannot listen to people that like I can hear like they need to take a drink or something. Like that's what it sounds like. Like their tongue just can't leave like their cheeks. It drives me crazy. Sounds quality on another level. Oh, that's good. That is also because I've had to learn from people that are really good with sound too. Just a quick to anybody listening, the best thing that you could possibly do with your sound or anything is learn from people who have come before you.
Stop the cycle. Destroy all of my life. Take back tomorrow.
Good luck, my friend beyond time.
So that's Exoprimal. Great. So then I don't understand then, like this show hasn't even started yet. This must be the new Phoenix Wright game. But not Phoenix Wright.
Is in your hands.
Oh, it is Phoenix Wright. Never mind. Never mind. It is Phoenix Wright. So then what is... Oh, yeah, that's right. They announced, like, the trilogy. The original, like, Apollo Justice trilogy. Resident Evil VR mode. Great. Separate Ways. Great. Already seen that. What is this? Why does this look familiar? Hold on. I have no idea what this even is. Oh, they're showing it again.
Hello everyone, I'm Hideaki Itsuno, the director of Dragon's Dogma.
Oh.
Dragon's Dogma.
So then what is this show? Is this just showcasing what you can do in Dragon's Dogma? Like, I'm good on that.
The Mystic Spear Hand combines magic attacks and weapon-based physical attacks. A good all-rounder, they use their dual spear at close range in exchange for reducing their own.
Yeah, we can discuss that over we can definitely discuss that over in Discord. Like I said, that's always going to be a Discord conversation.
PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you.
See, and they're just showing stuff that's already out.
Yep.
Wait, what is this? The Mercenaries? Is this for Resident Evil? Yeah,
Ethan Winter's journey to find his daughter.
Wait, what is this one then?
Size, opacity, and display time
Oh.
adjustable for touch controls, so you can customize your experience as you want.
So this is for like devices now. Ooh.
Find his daughter anytime, anywhere.
That's dope. All right, we've already got a lot of this shown. I don't know why they hit. Yeah, no issues. Take your time. Okay, no doubt. I don't know why they showed all of this in the pre-show if they were just gonna show this in the show. That makes no sense. What is this? Is this a Monster Hunter game? Wait, this is a Monster Hunter game. Monster Hunter Now? Why are people so mad that we're not getting a Monster Hunter 6 then?
We have some news on the Monster Hunter series. First, let's take a look at this video. Hello everyone. My name is Kano, and I'm the director for Monster Hunter Now at Niantic. Monster Hunter Now was just released this September. Have you been enjoying it? If
I'm
you
gonna have
haven't
to
yet,
look that up.
You can download the game for free on the App Store and Google Play. The theme of Monster Hunter Now is that the world of Monster Hunter has come to the real world.
Because phone. Oh my goodness, you've got to be joking me with that. Okay, so did we not hear the news that they're trying to bring console games over to mobile now? Or are people like missing that? So what's and if they have gotten the memo and they're still mad about this, what's the alternative? You get Project Q, right? Isn't that what you get? Project Q, where you can't even really go anywhere with it? Or am I crazy? Kind of Monster Hunter game. This game, I don't know. Let's look at it some more.
In your own town.
I'm gonna pull from a card that that Blizzard pulled from in their BlizzCon. Like, do we not have cell phones?
Of course, you can also rally with others to hunt in groups of 4. Also, with the unique AR camera function of Monster Hunter Now, you can take pictures together with your favorite monsters, like this.
Oh my god, this looks so much better. Oh man, I don't know how many people play Pokemon Go, but this looks so much better than playing Pokemon Go. Or am I crazy for saying that?
Even if your smartphone doesn't have a special sensor, you can take more realistic pictures with actual depth. I hope you'll give it a try. Finally, here's a sneak peek at the latest Monster Hunter Now news. The next major update is slated for December, with many more monsters and new weapon types planned.
So they're basically going to do what Pokemon Go does with the generations and do it every so often.
Hear that? That's the roar of the monster next to come. Monster Hunter Now has large updates planned for every season, with plans to add more monsters and weapon types in the future.
They actually do, right? So I don't really see what the complaint is. Like, they really do look kind of dope. I personally am probably going to get this after I get off stream. I'm not going to lie. I can't lie about that. I am going to have to pick this up as soon as I get off.
Future. Please look forward to it. March 2024 will mark 20 years since the release of the first Monster Hunter in Japan. To the hunters all over the world, thank you.
Wow, these 3DS graphics, it looks like.
Have a look at.
You know what they should do? This is just an idea. Like how Mario did Mario 35, and I really wish they would bring that back because that was so fun. I don't know why they took that off, but I wish they would bring that back. They should do something similar to that with Monster Hunter. That would actually be pretty dope. You know what? I might have to pick up Monster Hunter. I still have Monster Hunter Rise. So I might have to pick this back up.
At the Monster Hunter 20th Anniversary logo, and the first piece in the 20th Anniversary art series with a
Oh, I grew up on that. That was one of the first ones that I ever played. So there's Mario has like a very deep rooted history. Like even before the arcade versions, like Mario wasn't even Mario at one point, if that makes sense. Like just like Donkey Kong wasn't Donkey Kong at one point. Like everything develops over time, and I happened to come in at the time where Mario was just starting to be Mario. In which that game was actually so popular that they did it on a floppy disk. They actually have it on floppy disk. They had it on floppy disk for the old iMac at one point, and I played it on that too. And it was so much fun playing that on PC.
spotlight on hunters.
Wait, what is this? Is this a collection? I played that version. I wish many times somebody grabbed me that mushroom. So the version I'm talking about, like, where it was, like, God, I feel super old now. It was back in the day where Mario wasn't exactly platforming from side to side. He just had like a main square, a main stage, and like different the little Koopas and stuff popped out of the drains, and you had to hit the blocks to flip them over and then go up, kick them out of the screen, and then you wash, rinse, and repeat until you get to the last one, which changed and got faster. And they've done like a grip of variants of that game. So like before that was Mario, it was actually something else, I believe. But I came in when it was Mario. Or I played that when that was Mario. And then of course came Super Mario Bros. And then 2, 3, and then World, all that. You know what? I'm going to say something else that's really, really... Well, I mean, you can still get that. I mean, you still have, if you have like a Switch, they've gone to the side-scrolling... They've gone back to the side-scrolling formula in a sense. And then you have Mario Wonder coming out, which looks like an acid trip of fun. What else do you have? Countless times. Of course, like in the old ones, you weren't actually saving. You weren't saving, what was she? Was she Toadstool at the time? I don't even think she had a name at the time. But you were saving like a false one, or not a false one. You weren't even saving her because she was in the next castle, but you were fighting a bunch of false Bowsers or false King Koopas. And I didn't even realize, I don't think anybody thought about that at the time unless you were like really like invested in figuring out why you were flipping him into the lava like every castle. And then sure enough, come to find out they were all false. They were all false. I think you could actually find it out too if you hit the fake ones with like fire.
We will have more announcements for the 20th anniversary in the future, so please stay tuned to our official site.
Wait, so people are mad because they're not getting a 6, but they still have announcements for the 20th anniversary of Monster Hunter? Okay, all right, we're good. I'm done with this online outrage at this point. Like, how many more games can you get? We've gotten a crap ton of games this year.
We hope you continue
And still have more to go.
to enjoy the Monster Hunter series. Next, we have some updates on our recently released games.
I don't care. I know it's gonna be the Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li things. This intro seems like Avengers Endgame climax scene. Yeah, right? Wait, is there updates for Street Fighter? Wait, what is this? Oh no, it's Guile. I'm sorry. Not Ken, Guile. I don't care about that. Now, Street Fighter 6 is pretty dope.
Content will continue to be added to Street Fighter 6. One character, Rashid, was already added in July. The second fighter, Aki, will finally join the fight on September 27th.
I don't know how I feel about this one.
Let's see what kind of fighter Aki is.
She looks unhinged.
Aki is an understudy of Feng, a former leader of Shadaloo. She takes great joy in using her beloved poison.
That better not be an actual effect. Unless it's a special move.
She's a tricky character that confuses her opponents with her snake fists and claws, adding damage through her poison.
Oh, see, that's kind of... I kind of dislike that a little bit. Just a little bit.
She is a versatile fighter that mainly uses poisonous projectiles and claw attacks. Then moves into close range to deal even more damage to poisoned opponents.
You know why I dislike that? Because I already know there's going to be a crap ton of people that get online and overuse the crap out of this character. Like, seriously. I don't know.
Aki's Outfit 1 will have colors 3 through 10 available on release. And of course, Outfit 2 will also be available.
Yeah, it's going to be satisfying to anybody that's actually using Aki, because Aki is going to, oh my goodness. Do you know what you can do with a character that poisons you slowly while slashing you at the same time? Like, you won't even get to move. And I mean, if you've ever watched tourneys where people will get in and just flip you like a pancake, you don't even get to move. Like, if you see that, like, it'll probably be 10 times worse with her. Oh yeah, her launch too.
Aki wins.
Not only will she appear as a master in World Tour, but a new location, Tianhong Yuan, will be added as well to this mode. Don't miss it.
Oh my goodness.
Also, starting November 1st, within Master League Phase 2, a rank higher than the Master rank will be added, called Legend. The Legend rank is a special rank that is given to the top 500 players within the Master League. Players who have reached the top 500 by the time the phase is finished will receive a special title. Try your best to reach even greater heights. Several functions will be added to training mode to make practicing easier. Training mode will be further enriched with the addition of more detailed settings for training mode shortcut settings, reversal settings, frame meter, recording settings, and more.
I want to learn how to use the joysticks again. I want to learn how to use the fighting sticks again. It's been too long since I've touched fighting sticks. But I feel like to get to the top 500 players, you would probably need to do that.
A collaboration event with Meiji is on the way too. The Halloween Fighting Pass will also be available in October. Rashid and Aki aren't the only characters that will be added in Year 1 for Street Fighter 6. Ed will join in winter after the new year, and Akuma arrives in spring 2024.
Ooh.
Each added
You know who I need him to bring back? I really wish that he was still a part of the storyline. I wish that they would bring back Vega. Vega was that one for me.
character can also be purchased individually with fighter coins. Those who want to get a deal on all 4 characters can purchase either the Year 1 Character Pass,
Like, give me Zombie Vega or something.
or the Year 1 Ultimate Pass, which includes outfits 2 and 3 for all 4 featured characters, along with the additional stages. Don't miss out. We can't wait to see what the future will bring for Street Fighter 6. Next, let's check out some esports news.
I don't know. We just watched a top 8 player finish second in Street Fighter. I thought, yeah, we did. Oh, with the regular controller, yeah, but what kind of control settings was he using too? See, because that's something that I consider too. Like, the control settings are way different than what they were before. Because now it's been made to where you can easily you can switch between like the same settings that you would get from like Smash Bros, and you can use those control settings, or you can use the old school control settings. So I gotta wonder. And I follow him on YouTube too, so it's just like I don't know what control settings he was actually using when he was in that top spot. And does it actually matter too? I mean, I guess if you're like super elitist about it. And yes, Sega, Capcom, I'm just saying, I'd love to see that.
Capcom Esports continues to evolve each year, introducing the official tournaments for Street Fighter 6, the newest title in the series. The pinnacle of team battles, Street Fighter League. 9 teams of Japan's top players compete to be crowned best in Japan. Then, in the Street Fighter League World Championship, the world's strongest teams duke it out for the coveted crown. We hope you're excited to see these top-ranked teams go head-to-head. Capcom Pro Tour 2023 is the
He was using Classic, but he probably reconfigured his controller. He beat the guy using modern controls. He was using Classic, but oh, okay. Wait. So Menard got beat with modern controls? Did he get beat? Did Menard get beat with with classic controls or modern controls.
The battle to decide the best individual fighter. The tournament tour will feature fierce battles all over the world for a chance to compete in Capcom Cup. The first place prize for this year's Capcom Cup is $1 million. A total of over $2 million in prizes will be rewarded. The tournament is open to all participants, including pros and amateur players. Check out the official Twitter X accounts for tournament details.
Zombie Bega would be interesting. Yes, it would be very
Finally,
interesting.
We have some more Capcom-related information to share. Take advantage of our digital sale to get popular titles at affordable prices. In celebration of Tokyo Game Show 2023, well-known Capcom titles are on sale for a limited time. Resident Evil 4 and Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection are on sale for the first time.
Oh, because that was the one that he beat first, and then he got sent into the losers bracket, and then he had to fight him again, right? If I remember that fight correctly.
Other popular Capcom titles are also on sale at convenient prices. Take advantage of this opportunity to check out any titles you may have missed. Now for some news about Capcom. The digital theme park, Capcom Town, is currently open to celebrate our 40th anniversary. Inside the museum, you can view game design documents, and play nostalgic games for free. All of us at Capcom are excited for you to visit.
That's crazy. We're talking 40 years of Capcom at this time. Okay, so yeah, then I do remember that fight. I just didn't know what kind of controls. I don't know what kind of controls anybody is really using. Like they kind of like I kind of hate that when they show the tournaments that they show like a glimpse of what kind of controls people are using, and like you only get to see them like making sure that all of their stuff is synced up and ready to go, but they don't really like highlight, oh well, this guy is using these kind of controls. Like I forgot about Battle
Next,
Network.
A reminder about Capcom ID.
I have not forgotten about Battle Network.
Capcom ID is a Capcom shared account service necessary for playing Exo Primal and using
Actually, I rather enjoy that.
the online functions of Street Fighter VI. It can also be used for all Capcom services and campaigns. We plan on continuing to expand title services that can be used. Register now for Capcom ID.
I think I already have Capcom ID.
That's all the news for today. Keep an eye out for the latest Capcom news.
Roxas, did you watch the Microsoft Tokyo Game Show? Well, to be fair, Street Fighter VI makes it very obvious what control style is being used on the top of the screen during the match. See, I didn't know that. I had no idea that that was the case. So that might have been something that I missed. But I never noticed that. But did you watch the Microsoft Tokyo Game Show?
And although we weren't able to showcase them today, let's not forget about our other upcoming titles. That's all for our event today. Thanks for watching.
I'll be right back. All right, Elodie. I actually didn't. Oh, good, because you're not missing anything. You're just gonna see the same thing. I have to eat something. Yeah, definitely go get you something to eat. Today was probably the first time I've eaten 2 meals before a stream in a long time. So I'm feeling okay for once. So definitely get you something to eat. So we're just seeing this all over again. If you haven't seen the Mega Man, what is it? Mega Man the mobile game. I think it is. I think it's a mobile game. I mean, basically all you're looking at from Microsoft is you're getting to see like the updates that they're doing for Elder Scrolls Online, updates or new content that they're bringing to Fallout 76. You are getting to see, of course, Persona, all the Personas, because you know they have to do that. I think they introduced like a new Ori or some crap. Like, I wasn't a big fan of Ori anyway, but they showed Forza, which we already know Forza is gonna Forza. It's inevitable. It's the same thing over and over again. You're not gonna get much from Microsoft though. So that thing that you sent me about, that you sent in the group chat about, like, I want to get into that too, where the dev was talking about how Sony's formula is like a wash, rinse, and repeat. Something that we've already been saying for like the last like 3 years, right? Like, I want to talk about that for a little bit at some point too. Yeah. So we are good on that. Tokyo Game Show was for Xbox was about 40 minutes. I want to skim through that. It wasn't all that great. I was not impressed with it. So I think this is a new Ori, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I was wrong for that. Oh, no. Party Animals and Ori. That's what it was. Okay, never mind. They showed this, of course. Ace Attorney. Power World coming in 2024. I don't know how I feel about that. Yes, I want to cover that at some point too, because I kind of feel like Phil Spencer fits this bill in a sense. I also want to talk about how he's talking about how Starfield was actually like, I don't think he said it was a masterpiece per se, but he did say it was. I think he did say it was great work of art. And to me, I have to set the bar a little bit higher, especially knowing Bethesda's previous works. Only because of the simple fact that we all know what Bethesda is capable of, and they are capable of so much more than what they put out for Starfield. I think they'll do more with Starfield in the future. And I think they've already been updating it. So it's not like they're not still working on it. It's just whether or not it should be grouped in with games like Tears of the Kingdom, Elden Ring, there was another one that he said too, and I can't remember what the other one that he said was, but I don't know if that game should be grouped. Oh, Baldur's Gate. That's what they said. Even with Baldur's Gate, like, I haven't seen enough of Baldur's Gate to make a comment on it, but to group it in with that, I don't know. This actually will get into my rather clickbaity thumbnail too. This right here, because this is an example of what I mean by when I say Phil Spencer is the embodiment of exactly what Microsoft has represented since they first came out. So I don't know why people are shocked. And when I say that, it's because Microsoft knows exactly how to present themselves. They always have, to where they know what will hook the people. And to do that, I've never known Microsoft to worry about ethics ever. Like I said, I can refer to Knights of Silicon Valley if you want. I would highly recommend you check that out. Check out the history of both Apple and Microsoft as well, not just the movie, but I would read into it. Phil Spencer is the embodiment of that. And I think that's why he meshes so well and why he is able to create the circus that he's been creating for the last few years. And we're going to see an example of that here.
To Xbox No Field Disc. Welcome to the Xbox Digital Broadcast. We're delighted to be back at the Tokyo Game Show with the latest news from our studios and publishing partners. Thanks to everyone at CISA for your work on behalf of game creators, publishers, and players. Japan will always have a special place in my heart for pioneering innovative ways to play, from the Game Boy to PSP to the Switch. Today's players want flexibility in where and how they play. And at Xbox, our goal is to enable you to play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want, with a wide range of amazing games. We've expanded.
You see what I mean here? What he just said is everything tailored towards anybody who just wants to. It's tailored towards people that don't want to see a console war. It's tailored to, at the same time, tailoring to Xbox fanboys. And at the same time, speaking to the Japanese audience. It's everything that you could ever ask for in a chief of in the chief of your division of Xbox. And he embodies that, right? But ethics plays no part in it. And people aren't blind when they say that Microsoft has bought their way to the top at certain aspects, right? I think the most that I've seen them compete was in their 360 days. I think that was their heyday. I think that was their peak, and I think they're trying to reach that new peak again.
PC Game Pass to
other than these conversations and buying out stuff, though, what has Phil Spencer truly done? That's the question I want to ask. I also want to ask, after, what has Jim Ryan done since he's been in the head for the better part of five years?
46 markets globally. And over the past 3 years, the number of PC Game Pass members in Asia has more than quadrupled.
And the funny part about this is your leaks do not dictate this. And maybe that's just the American portion, because we don't get the worldwide, right? I don't know if those leaks had to do, if all of those numbers combined were worldwide. Because if you're looking at 18 million subscribers in a world of 8 billion people, then yeah, you're probably not looking at such a successful run with Game Pass. So it's just really, really hard for me to believe this or buy into anything that he said, knowing that these leaks are out and knowing that these leaks are gonna get picked apart as time goes on in the future.
and PC Game Pass allows creators to bring amazing new experiences to these players. We've also seen strong momentum for PC gaming here in Japan. The Japanese PC gaming market has doubled in size over the last 3 years. So we understand the importance of making content that will.
And what was the size of anybody that was actually what was the size of the Japanese audience for Game Pass for PC and console? See, these are questions that aren't answered.
Appeal to Japanese PC players. For example, since the release of our Japan World Update for Microsoft Flight Simulator, nearly 15 million flights have been flown out of the Japanese airports in the game. Thanks to our innovations like Game Pass, Xbox Cloud Gaming, you can play Flight Simulator and many other games on handheld devices, mobile phones, in addition to traditional PCs and consoles like the Xbox Series X and Series S. We're also proud of our 2023 lineup of games, which includes Hi-Fi Rush, the recently released Starfield, and the upcoming Forza Motorsport. We're also grateful for the support from our players in Japan, Asia, and beyond. And we remain committed to bringing games you'll love to Xbox. Arigatou gozaimasu, and from everyone at Team Xbox, enjoy the show.
The Forza, and we have this.
を誇り待ち望まれているゲームに関する最新ニュースやアップデートをお伝えします。Xbox のサラ・ボンドさんが Xbox におけるアジア人クリエイターの爆発的な増加について詳しくお話しします。今日はよろしくお願いいたします。
There's Persona. I think he shows Persona 5, and then what happens? What is this? I forgot what this is. What is this called? Infinity. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Xbox knows Sarah Desu. I am thrilled to be back here at Tokyo Game Show. Our commitment.
Sarah Bond is the same way, right? Like, she knows exactly what to say. She knows how to say it. She knows how to promote the thing. She, too, is the embodiment of what Microsoft is and what they have always been, and something that we've always fallen for, too.
To being the home for players and creators around the world is absolute. And games from Japan and across Asia are a huge part of that. In 5 years, we have more than doubled the number of games on Xbox from this region.
Can I say, like, I'm really getting tired of these showcases where you're just reading off of a teleprompter and then just moving on to the next thing. Like, is that just me, or is it just as bad as, like, E3 or Games Awards? Oh, God, I'm dreading when that comes out. The Game Awards. I'm really dreading when that comes out.
And we add more all the time, from revered and iconic studios like Metaphor, ReFantazio from Sega, Atlas, and Studio Zero, and the Like a Dragon series from Sega and
oh yeah, they showed that too.
Studio. Wulong Fallen.
Okay, I don't think we need to see this. Dragon Quest.
Our next game is a perfect example. Althea Wrath of the Apheri is an action-adventure odyssey.
Notice that you don't see Phil Spencer at this point, because he's probably still dealing with all the leaks.
Familial bond and passion.
It's like, handle this for me, Sarah Bond. I gotta go take care of this stuff over here still.
For powerful story.
Ciao, sono Andrea. Io sono Marco. E insieme siamo Marzli. Di presentare Althea. E non vediamo l'ora che possiate immergervi.
Yeah, this doesn't look appealing at all. This didn't look appealing either. There's Persona 3 Reload. There's all the stuff. Oh yeah, they showed like DLC for Wulong too. Not impressed with that, because I can get that anywhere else. There's more Persona if it wants to play. Tokyo Ghostwire.
Konnichiwa, everyone.
I forget what this was. PUBG Battlegrounds 2. Like, yeah, you can play that anywhere. I don't know why they felt the need to show that.
Inspired by ancient Asian myth, those allure beyond in 3D.
Seamlessly blending the best of both worlds, the charm of 2D with the immersive experience of 3D. What we're creating allows us to not only honor the original vision, but also to take
the original version of what? What is this? My Lovely Empress? Yeah, doesn't look appealing. Of course, we already saw that.
Just nod and say, yes, I'd never lie to you.
For the record, don't expect anything else from Microsoft for the rest of the year. After Forza, this was probably the only, so this game was probably the only thing that I looked at and was like, okay, that's all right.
Look, servant.
But I'm not gonna have Game Pass in a month, so it doesn't matter to me.
Isn't this interesting?
And if this is on anything else, then I can just get it anywhere else. So I don't know.
Is that me?
You from the past. That's a side effect from the loop.
Loop?
This place is trapped with some type of barrier that warps you back here whenever you die.
We don't specialize in sausages here. We specialize in sausages.
Am I the only one that thinks that the Dead Cell formula got old after Dead Cell? Or is that just me? Because even the PS5 game, what was it called? Fuck, it's gonna drive me up the wall trying to think of what the name of it is. But even the PS5 version of this type of game got really boring.
You can't trust this man. He's not the person you think he is.
A shark! That was a shark!
Rise and shine, Bernstein. Let the game begin.
Don't you know that hitchhiker is a derogatory term? And I will permit no manner of discrimination. I'll shut up all the bigots, even if I need to rip them limb from limb.
Change of despair!
Stay away from the lake. That campground's cursed. Got a death curse on it, yes sirree.
The only thing that intrigues me about this is like the boss fights, if those are boss fights. Hotel Barcelona coming in 2024, and we have no release date yet again.
ホテルバルセロナっていうタイトルを聞いた。
And they spend the rest of the show explaining Hotel Barcelona. And then that's it. That's 40 minutes. 40 minutes is something I can't. I think, isn't there more to the Tokyo Game Show? They did 505 games. I didn't really watch that. Didn't feel the need to. I don't think there's anything else. Is there anything else going on in the Tokyo Game Show? I don't think there was that much this year, was there? Here, let me see if I can. Maybe I need to look at the lineup. Hold on. To the 24th, so we still have time, I guess. Okay, so there's a Like a Dragon Direct, which already happened. Open program, D3 publisher, Showdown. We had Xbox already, Capcom, Arc System Works, D3 publisher, Tekken 8, which doesn't happen until later. Konami is tomorrow. Koei Tecmo is tomorrow. Square Enix. Capcom happens again. So, I mean, it's an okay lineup, I guess. You know what's crazy? Guess what I don't see? I don't see Sony up here. Uh-oh. Does that mean they're in quite a predicament as well? I'm just saying. So what has Phil Spencer really accomplished in the last 7 to 8 years? He has been in the head of Microsoft.
Now, Phil Spencer has been interviewed by Xcast, part of the Kind of Funny team, and he had an awful lot to say. He was asked specifically, during the showcase, you had a 12-month plan and you didn't necessarily deliver on all the games. Now, Phil replied with, no, we didn't deliver. In response, he said that Microsoft would be wrong to think that just building great console titles could help it overtake Sony and Nintendo in terms of hardware sales. Now, Phil Spencer has been interviewed by Xcast, part of the Kind of Funny team.
Hi, it's Larry Herb, Xbox Live's Major Nelson. I'm here with Phil Spencer. Phil is the new head of Xbox. Phil, congratulations.
Thanks, Larry.
I want to talk about...
Damn, this was 9 years ago. I'm sorry.
26 years. Can you give us us a little story on the journey that brought you to this spot?
It's like from the beginning of time or
Right.
something. Yeah, I started in 1988 as a software development intern, as a programmer from the University of Washington, right across the bridge. I've always worked in the consumer software space, worked on early video for Windows and kind of internal technology. That's how I grew up here. When Xbox started, Ed Fries brought me down to run a studio, Studio X, working with a lot of great game creators. I kind of grew up at this company. I started when I was 20, and it's been an amazing ride. Always focused on technology, always focused on consumer.
But a lot of the audience may know some of the games you actually worked on. Can we talk about those?
Yeah, when I started, it was an amazing lineup of partners that I had. I'll start with Peter Molyneux, and we were working on Fable and BC. Regretfully, BC never became a project. I was working with Brian Reynolds from Civilization fame. We were doing a game called Rise of Nations, and winning Game of the Year, which is a fantastic game. John Tobias, Larry Holland, a bunch of just amazing creators that helped me as I kind of formed my ability. I've been playing games since very early on, but seeing how a game is built and seeing all of that you learn through that process was critical to, frankly, the role I have today.
Now, I this is a tough question because I know it's going to be tough for you to answer. What is your favorite game that you've worked on? I mean, I know you've worked on so many. I know it's tough to answer.
It isn't actually, because to me, games are experiences that you have with people and with whether it's family or friends, and I think that social experience of we did something together, or remember when we did that, the memories that are built. And there was a game from a good friend of mine, Clayton. The game is called Voodoo Vince.
I love that game.
It's the first game my daughters and I finished together, where my daughters really felt like they were part of us solving the puzzles in the game. And you think about all that. I've worked on Halos, I've worked on Gears of War, I've worked on Forzas. Games are just like amazing, fantastic games. But to me, it's really about the memories that are created, the fun that you have when you play games. And I'll always remember Voodoo Vince and finishing it with my daughters.
And that great soundtrack.
That was an amazing. People should go find that soundtrack. It is incredible.
I want to talk a little bit about, you talked about the game. So what has kept you, Phil Spencer, here at Microsoft for 26 years? That's a long time.
The thing to think about when you think about Microsoft over the last 26 years, when I started here, this company was less than 5,000 people.
Yeah.
And with the recent Nokia acquisition, I think we're north of 100,000 people now. So I started as a programmer, always built, kind of born out of technology and how technology can impact what we're trying to do with consumers and our fans. This company has changed tremendously in the 26 years. I feel like I've had multiple careers inside of the same company. So, even for me, when you say 26 years, I have to check myself a little bit. Has it really been 26 years? And have I really been doing the same thing? No, right? I'll say fundamentally, though, this is a company that wants to do things that change the world. And they have the resource and the ambition to do that, whether it's with Xbox or any of the products that we build. The discussions I've had with Satya about this role and what Xbox means, we have the ambition to build the best gaming console for fans. Gaming console plays the best games, has the best entertainment, and to be in a company that has, again, the resource, the ambition, and the drive to go make that happen, that's incredibly motivating to somebody like me.
You talked about some of the titles you worked on for Xbox, but what are some of the memorable moments for you in the business?
Launches of consoles are always a really interesting time. I thought about the launch of the original Xbox. I think about when we did Kinect and all the questions about, will this really work? You can stand in front of this device and it's going to see how you move. The launch of Xbox One, but I'll say one that was really monumental for me was the launch of Xbox Live. As we launched the console, people remember there was this port on the back that we weren't really using for online gameplay. We knew it was going to light up later. We had a bunch of games lined up, NFL Fever, Mech Assault, Halo 2, things that we knew that were going to rely on Xbox Live, but we didn't really know that Xbox Live was going to work and turn into what it's turned into today. And that feedback loop that you found between the game creators and the console and the platform team, it's really what I'm striving for now and bringing all those teams together to create those magical moments where the creators are impacting the platform is pushing on the creators. It's a unique capability we have, and I think leads to the best product for fans and for creators alike.
What games does Phil Spencer gravitate towards? If I were to go over to your house, what am I going to see pinned on your Xbox One on the home screen?
If you go in my office right now, I have this massive Limbo poster right behind my desk. I think it must be 6x4 or something. It's huge. For me, games have always been about fun and about telling stories and the accomplishment that happens. It's why I love games like Limbo and Max and Curse of Brotherhood. We've got a game we haven't announced yet we're going to show on stage at E3, but I was looking at yesterday, which is another just fantastic setting and really kind of a soulful feeling to the game. I love the art of telling game. Brothers was one of probably my game of the year last year because of the feeling that you had in that ending, which frankly was one of the most emotional points I've ever had in a game. No spoilers, but you have to. If you've started Brothers, you absolutely have to finish. To me, those are the kind of games that really that I just love and are why I'm in this industry.
What happened?
Phil Spencer, head of Xbox. Thanks for your time today, Phil.
Thank you, Larry.
That lag, though. That lag is crazy. So he's been with the company since it was born, basically. That's crazy. Let's see what he thinks Xbox is all about. Rematch. Not a one and done.
Such an incredible event. Fans in Mexico are just the best. I'll say one of the...
Actually say anything, because that's how passionate they are.
I'll say one of the things I really love about being here is the families that are here. We see parents with their kids. It's gaming is such just an activity that brings people together. It's awesome to be here with so many families having a great time. This is just what gaming should be about.
So, I mean, obviously we hear you talk about, gaming for everyone, and,
Yeah.
We brought out the adaptive controller, which was just something so incredible. I mean, that's only just, one small part of, gaming for everyone. What does the whole thing kind of mean to you in its bigger picture?
I love the art form of video games. I think we tell stories that bring people together. I think whether it's competing or whether it's cooperative, I think everybody should be able to play. You talked about the adaptive controller. It's awesome. We're launching the adaptive controller in 17 new markets in 2019, including here in Mexico, which is great.
Because gaming's a great level, it doesn't matter, what your physicality is. You can compete on an even playing field with everyone else. That's
right.
amazing.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that the community is the right place for everybody. We want to make sure content's right for everybody. I think it's such a, and being here with the fans, you hear from them. We know gamers are passionate.
Where do you see us in 20 years' time? Sell us the dream. Where are we going? Where are we going? Come
I love
on.
that. I mean, you think about for us when we started on this journey a few years ago, we said we want to make sure we've got the largest library of games for people to play. So we did things like backward compatibility. We did some work on our platform and our services, brought Mixer in. People told me, hey, I want better hardware. We went out and did S. We went out and did X, the most powerful console in the world, something we're committed to in the future. And we wanted to bring all gamers together regardless of what platform they're on. So we've been talking about cross-play, cross-progression. We showed a little bit about xCloud in the future. But when I really look at next, I think we got a ton of work to do on Windows. And Windows is something I'm very committed to. I've heard the feedback about our store. I'm going to take a bigger leadership role on what's going on with the Windows Store, make it really tailored towards the gamers that we know want to see the best from what we have to offer. And it's going to be a fun journey.
I'm loving all these big announcements for Game Pass. You're saying you're super committed to this service. This is how you see the kind of future going.
Well, I would say it's about choice for gamers, right? So people want to buy games to build their library. That's their choice, and I love that.
Kind of mixing up the genres as well. You might be well into shooters, but actually you're like, oh, hey, it's not going to cost me anything. I'll just have a little dabble with that.
That's the best thing. What we see when people get into Game Pass is they actually play more games.
Okay,
that's
very
fun.
Very exciting. Thank you so much for joining us, Phil. It's a pleasure.
Here's to the journey. The unforgettable adventures. The epic quests.
Yeah, I'm not. Phil Spencer. We're getting to Jim Ryan in a minute. So Phil Spencer has been with the company for a very long time. I'll rematch you. I don't care. doesn't want a rematch. All right, let's do it. Ooh, I might die here. That's what I wanted to check. I wanted to see if my sound was... Oh, wow. Nice. Sound is fine. Okay, good. There's no echo. It's weird that maybe it's my headphones then. Oh, damn, I miscalculated that. I've been having some really good matches. I'm not gonna lie. Nice. Nasty. Gotcha. Nasty. Wow, that actually made my palms sweat a lot. Holy crap. That was a good match. That was a really good match. I'll rematch you if you're down. So obviously, hold on. Wait, can you hear the game? That was a really good match. I'll rematch you. Nasty.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
Damn.
Stand straight and try to keep your hips aligned with your back.
Damn, he knew exactly where I was gonna dodge too.
Now return to your original position.
Oof. You should be able to hear the game now though, right?
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate. Stand straight and try to keep your hips aligned with your back. Now return to your original position.
Oof.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate. Keep training and working on your sides.
GG's.
Kazuya Mishima wins.
GG's indeed. I'll rematch. I am not a one and done. I've been getting some good matches today. Oh, he's a one and done. Why? Looks like all I needed was just a small break from looks like that's all I needed was just a small break from that, huh? Small break from this game and do a lot of justice. Nasty. Oof. Got you both. Not too many players on today, huh? Nice. Still got you. I'll take a fall. Oh, wow. Really good matches. Oh shit. I'll take that, I guess. GG's. That was a really good game. I've been getting some good matches. I mean, it's a wait, but I guess it's worth it. Let's see if he rematches me. Damn, nobody wants to rematch. That sucks. I might have to get off of this game. I'll take it. Oh man, yeah, this sucks. Nobody wants to jump on. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough fight. Nasty. GG's. I'll rematch you again.
Kazuya Mishima.
I will rematch you again. Damn, nobody wants to rematch me. Come on, man. Yeah, I'll leave the battle. Wow, I can't believe that. Nobody wants to rematch me. Maybe if I just switch my characters, maybe that'll do it, right? Let's see. I guess in the meantime, let's go ahead and get into Jim Ryan's history, huh?
Hello, I'm Jim Ryan, President and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment. I'm honored to be here today to introduce you to 3 key leaders at SIE who will discuss PlayStation's focus and business strategy for FY23. Lin Tao, our Head of Finance and Corporate Strategy. Eric Lempel, who oversees marketing and global sales and business operations. And Herman Hulst, the Head of PlayStation Studios. Thank you for your valuable time today.
Thank you for the introduction, Jim. I'm Eric Lempel, Senior Vice President, Global Marketing, Sales, and Business Operations, and I'm delighted to be here today sharing exciting progress in the Games and Network Services business. Today we are going to walk you through the foundations we have established for growth across 3 areas: console growth, portfolio expansion, and Sony Group collaboration. PS5 is the strongest platform we have ever built. Our first-party software has become even more successful as we deliver on IP expansion opportunities, and we are now seeing collaboration across Sony Group starting to deliver even more meaningful benefits to multiple parts of the business. In FY22, we achieved record high revenue and sold 19.1 million PS5s, showing continued strong momentum now that supply constraints have eased. We now have a PS5 install base of 38.4 million. PS5 is now in free supply and is driving impressive user engagement. We also had strong results in profitability, despite the unfavorable exchange rates and increasing investment in both platform and content, including the acquisition of Bungie. We believe this presentation will illustrate the best way to take advantage of our current momentum and set ourselves up for future growth. The first element we will discuss is the strength of the PS5 console. We have never been in a better position with our core device. Demand for PS5 and engagement are...
Seriously? That's it? Wait.
General response has been positive. Obviously, we had news on all 3 platforms. We had price adjustments and new content on PS3. We had price adjustments and new content on PS Vita, and obviously a bunch of stuff on PlayStation 4. A lot of new games to talk about. A lot of stuff about non-game services, and obviously, most critically, the date.
The date, yeah. You announced one. Yeah, and we'll be in the Benelux before Christmas, which we're in both Belgium and Netherlands. We'll be there before Christmas. We're very happy about that.
Do you remember back in the 80s, there was this Sega Nintendo competition, and Sega had this slogan, Sega does what Nintendo don't.
Yeah, I do remember those days. I'm not sure that analogy is particularly relevant now, but it's interesting, isn't it? That's all I'm going to say on that. We've got our plans, we've got our policies, we've got our strategy set. I don't really care what anybody else does. They will, whether it's one competitor or another, they will do what they're going to do. And you've got Nintendo, who's a competitor who's going in a completely different direction. So there's plenty of diversity. So we've made a series of announcements over the course of this year with regard to PS4, and we're really happy with our strategy, with our business policies, with the consumer proposition that we have. We don't have any intention to change anything right now. The PlayStation 4 is a great gaming console. It will also obviously function as a Blu-ray player. It will also obviously have a lot of non-game services and applications, but basically we will position PlayStation 4 as a gaming device. And there's an awful lot of people, whether they're core gamers or whether they're more casual gamers or more family gamers, who want to play video games on a great console, and we intend to sell them the PS4. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Damn, I fucked up. That's it? That's all you had, Jim Ryan? You sounded like you were in a better place, like way back. Yeah, I was trying to hit it. Nice. I can't find anything on their accomplishments. I mean, I can't find anything on Jim Ryan's accomplishments. This was 10 years ago. So, I mean, he's just been the boss. I don't think they found anybody else to head the Sony department for a while. I don't know. That just kind of seems unproductive, you know what I mean? Yeah, nobody wants to battle on here today. I don't know why. That sucks. I fought 500 battles. That's it. That sucks. Whatever, though. That's fine. We are okay. With that being said, I mean, all in all, like, I guess if I have to be real, like, I just think we need to get Phil Spencer and Jim Ryan out now. I think it's time that Phil Spencer retired. I think Phil Spencer is trying to realize dreams that he saw from the very beginning, and I don't think they're ethical. It's precisely why me personally, I'm voting with my wallet. Now, y'all can do whatever you want when it comes to Xbox Game Pass. That's fine. But for me, I cannot do it with Xbox anymore. Not until they start making the games. Until they start making the games that make their subscription service look good to me, then I don't see any point of actually purchasing anything from Microsoft, be a game or their subscription service. And to be honest, I don't think that their subscription service is going to be too much more sustainable. I think it would have been had they had more to offer. I think when you have more to offer in a subscription service, it becomes a lot easier to sustain. It gives people incentive to actually want to sub to your service, and you'll constantly have a library to switch out for that said subscription service every time that you want to exchange something, maybe monthly, maybe every 3 months, so that way you're not paying like $5 million just to keep certain games on a platform. Like, that's nuts to me. And at the same time, like, Sony just needs to work on their subscription service altogether, because they've just fallen so behind because they got so comfortable with being in the lead, or quote unquote lead, for so long that they didn't think to do any of the stuff that Microsoft had thought to do. I think if they did the PC thing, I think if they had done the subscription service a lot sooner, and they did try to do it, it just wasn't as successful. I think it would have been met with more success as an answer to Game Pass as soon as Game Pass came out. And not only that, they had games to answer. They had the games to actually start a subscription service. They have the games to do it. It's just now they've just waited till it's too late, and the production on their games, their exclusive games anyway, is very, very slow. So we've just reached a point where Microsoft and Sony they're at an impasse. They are basically stuck trying to get games out. Sony is the only reason why Sony is struggling so much with this is because they want to focus so much on the cinematics that they don't think of how much time that actually takes to develop stuff like this. Meanwhile, Microsoft, they're just on a spending spree. They've been spending money like crazy, and I just don't understand what the appeal to just spending your money is for the long game if you're not even sure that the long game is even gonna match up to what it is that you've envisioned. So as far as that goes, like, it's just I can't with Microsoft. I had to pick one or the other. The Sony may have raised their prices on me, and I'm not exactly happy about it, but I know where I rather have the experience at right now. Nintendo, Sony, PC, which I'm gonna look into streaming PC very soon. So Liza P stuff, I'm working on that. So I had to take a short break today because I was Liza P'd out for a little bit. I've reached a wall, and I'm sure I can get past it too. It's not like it's gonna be a big ass deal to get past it, but I have reached the wall, so I had to take a little bit of a break. I will probably stream more of that later, but we'll see after I get done with what I'm working on. So with that being said, thank you all for joining me today. You all are amazing as usual. I know it's been a short one. I intended to do longer, but it just seems like nobody's on Smash. And I don't know if it's because F099 is out. F099, which is pretty fun, by the way, and I highly recommend anybody with a Switch try it. I think that with that being said, it's just kind of been a kind of chill, slow, unproductive day, you know, not unlike anything that Microsoft and Sony haven't seen, right? So I will see I will see you all at some point in time. Y'all take it easy and have a good rest of your day or night. Peace.